Hi everybody, welcome back to another weekly craft video. This craft is especially for kids. This week we're going to be making Morse code jewelry. So you're going to be able to code a secret message into a piece of jewelry, a necklace or a bracelet using something called Morse code. Morse code is a special code that was developed so that people could send messages over long distances, way before the telephone was ever invented. So the code is made up of different dots or dashes to represent different letters. People would send electronic signals over wires using something called a telegraph, and they would spell out messages using dots or dashes to represent the different letters. So if you were listening to one of these messages, you would hear maybe 3 short electrical beep sounds to represent an S, or you would hear one longer beep represented by this dash to represent a T, just depending on whatever the message was. So the electrical telegraph was invented in 1836. One of the men was named Samuel Morse, and the code was named after him. Morse code isn't very popular anymore because there are so many different ways that we can communicate now. But some government employees, like people who work in the Navy, are still required to learn how to decipher it. Sometimes Morse code is still used in emergencies when there's no phone coverage and somebody needs to be rescued. Today I'm going to show you how you can code your own secret message or word into a piece of jewelry. Keep watching. In your craft kit, you are going to receive this special decoder page, some elastic string 2 feet long. You can use this to make a necklace, or you can cut it in half and make 2 bracelets. You're also going to receive 100 beads in 4 different colors. First, you need to decide what word you want to code into your jewelry. I'm going to code my name. So I'm going to write it out here on this piece of paper. I suggest that you do the same so that you can keep track of where you're at. So first, my first letter of my name is T. So I'm going to look up here and find the T. The T is just a single dash. So I'm going to write that below the letter. That represents T. I'll move on to O. If you find the O right here, the O is made up of 3 dashes. 1, 2, 3. Now I have 2 R's in my name. I'm going to find the R. Here's my first dot, dot, dash, dot, dot, dash, dot, dot, dash, dot. The I is just 2 dots, and the E is just 1 single dot. All right, awesome. That's my name spelled out in Morse code. Now you're going to look at your 4 different colors and decide which color you want to represent which dot, dash, or space. So I'm just going to lay them out here. I want purple to represent a dash, blue to represent a dot. Space is the space in between letters. So you know I'm going to put a space in between each of my letters so that I can clearly read which is which. So I want the yellow to represent a space. But once I write out my name using the code, my bracelet's not going to be big enough to fit up around my wrist, and the whole thing won't be filled up with beads. So I'm gonna have like a little filler, a little bit of extra beads that I put in there to fill up the rest of my bracelet. And I'll show you how I'm gonna do that. Now I'm gonna take my string. I cut my string in half because I don't want to make a necklace. I want to make a bracelet. But depending on how long the word, if you have a really long name or you want to spell out a longer word, you might want to use the necklace. If you have a shorter name or a shorter word, you can cut it in half and make a couple of bracelets. So I cut my elastic string in half. To keep my beads from falling off the end, I'm going to put a paper clip on the end of the string just to hold the beads on so they don't come off. It's like a little stopper. So I'm going to look here first. My first letter is a T. It's just one dash. So I'm going to look up here and find my dashes. And I'm going to put a purple bead. Just one purple bead because it's just one dash. And then I'm going to put a space because I'm moving on to my next letter. Space. Now I'm on to the O. It's 3 dashes. So my dash is purple. I'm going to put 3 purple beads. 1, 2, 3. And space. Next is an R. So the R is dot, dash, dot. I'm going to put my blue bead for a dot, purple bead for a dash, and one more blue bead for a dot. And it's time for a space. Moving on to the next R here, my second R. I'm going to put a dot, a dash, and a dot. There. That was the second R. So I'll put a space. Now I'm on to the I. I is 2 dots. So 2 blue beads. 1, 2. Now we're ready for a space between letters. There we go, and one left. It's just an E. So I'm just going to put 1 dot. E is 1 dot. All right. So there's my name spelled out, just like that. But this is not going to make a big enough bracelet to fit all around my wrist. So I'm going to fill in some extra space with these little orange ones. I can remove this paper clip and add some orange onto both ends. So I'll say maybe 4 or 5 of these on each end. So now I'm just going to tie a knot a couple of times. I'm going to tie 3 knots just to make sure it's nice and strong. 1, 2, 2, 3. Here we go. Let's try it on and see. And there it is. Well, I have it on backwards. Let me put it on this way. There it goes. T-O-R-R-I-E. There it is. And then this just fills in the extra space for me here for around my message. So then you could go on and make another bracelet with a different word, whatever you want to do.